Hey everybody, this is Steve from the Twilight Zone After Hours. We have a very special episode. Oh my god! Today, what we're going to be doing is I have my dad, Lyla, and Andy playing the Twilight Zone VR game. And we're going to have them retell one more Pallbearer and Dead Man's Shoes while playing the game. And we'll see how it goes. Have a good time.
You're traveling through another dimension. A dimension not only of sight and sound, but of Twilight Zone reviews. A journey into a wondrous land of intoxication where a father, son, and guest drink and retell episodes of the Twilight Zone.
There is a fifth dimension.
Stay tuned because your next stop is the Twilight Zone After Hours.
The Twilight Zone.
Oh my god.
You're traveling through another dimension.
Yes, you are.
A dimension not only of sight and sound, but of mind.
Right.
It is the middle ground between light and shadow, between science and superstition.
Correct.
And it lies between the pit of one's fears and the summit of one's knowledge. You are now crossing through a dimension of imagination. You've just crossed over into the Twilight Zone.
Yeah. Woo, dude, this is so cool.
And then go to chapter 1.
Okay.
Welcome. Please relax. This game uses voice commands.
Drinking with that
To
mask
ensure
on.
the
Want a
best
straw?
gaming experience, please allow us to calibrate your system. Please state your name.
Andrew Balinski.
Error. Please speak
What?
loudly.
I got you.
Please state your name.
Rod Serling.
Please read the following phrases out loud.
Sure,
After the
sugar.
beep, repeat the following.
You can hide, but I will find you, Shane. You deserve this! Where are you hiding? Is that you? I've got you now, you dirty bastard! She's right! She was right all along. Sorry, is someone sleeping? It's time to start again?
Processing.
That's gonna be the best.
That's so weird. Well, who was that person that
Just
came
wait.
on? That
Just
sounded
wait.
like...
Just wait. You'll get it. It's funny as hell.
Body type A and B. You want to be a girl or a guy? Yeah. I want it to be Serling-esque. No, more Serling. More Serling. Sorry.
Just got off the phone with Legal. Now they're telling me what you did to Rodman
I know.
was considered psychological harassment.
Right.
And Rodman has every right to sue Stave One Games.
Technically.
He's out for blood.
Yeah, and technically you're not supposed to smoke crack before breakfast. Come on.
I'm tired.
Huh. Alright, anyway, installing the .exe file. Robin Revenge. Sounds good. Alright. Sounds good. Seems to be something wrong with my mouse. Am I working late at yeah!
And faster is business as usual. Jordan has turned the screws a little too tight.
I'm sick of this!
Pushed one before he
You're gonna have to know how to crouch.
Learn how to crouch.
I think it's
Oh, I didn't. Oh God, I just sat on the floor. Look at this.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Okay, you got that.
You
Yeah,
talk
you-
about crouch. I'm crawling on the floor. See that? I am freaking like a cat on the floor. Wow, I'm like a Roomba. This is like life as a Roomba. Oh Jesus. What's happening? Weird noises.
That's a bad sound.
That's bad. We got some books here and stuff. Oh. Oh Jesus Christ. Oh. What's happening down here? Yeah, this is not good. Okay, let's keep going.
The game of Cusco.
Yeah, the game that Cusco stole for. Yeah, okay. The stalls are opening up. Oh, I had a nightmare about this in a QT once. Oh, Jesus. I got the key card. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no, somebody's running. Oh, no. It's a Twilight Zone game?
Yep.
Okay.
Wait.
You can hide, but I will find you.
Oh. That's hilarious. Okay. That's the creepiest thing ever.
Wait, it gets so...
But I will find you.
That's awesome. I threw a can at him.
You can hide, but I will find you.
Oh, jeez. That's what nightmares are made of right there.
Where are you hiding?
What? Oh, Jesus. No. Oh, God. I'm stuck! Ah, Jesus Christ! Ah. Ah. Oh, this is not good. Oh, God. What? Wait, there's blood. No. Wait, maybe there was always blood in there. Okay.
It is a public restroom.
Yeah, that's like nothing I haven't seen before. Alright, this guy creates. I'm gonna get away from him and hide.
But I will find you.
No, you won't. Look at that. What has he got? A knife? Holy crap!
You can hide, but I will find you.
It sounds. It's just.
I told you, it gets annoying.
Please no. Oh God! Jesus Christ! Don't! God dang it! Oh crap! That is not going to set the thing off again. There we go. Yeah. Sorry. What'd you say? The Pallbearer?
Yeah. Alright.
Ooh, cool! It reset me at the checkpoint. No.
Alright, are you ready?
Yeah.
3 minutes on the clock.
To do this is insane. All
Yeah,
right.
I know.
To do this and do the retelling.
Yep, absolutely. Here we
Okay.
go. Ready, and go for it.
Okay. This episode starts off with a guy
You purposely going slow?
named I can't remember the guy's last name. Doesn't really matter.
What was the guy's last name?
Raiden?
Raiden.
Raiden.
You're
Raiden
20
or
seconds
Raiden?
in and you barely got to his name, baby.
You've said 3 words. And he is a business tycoon. He lives in New York City, and the scene opens up, and he invites 3 people into this underground bunker underneath a skyscraper. This is really bad. Did I ever say that I wasn't good at multitasking?
Test.
Yeah, this is a test. I'm really scared of that one guy to come here. All right, that's the elevator. Business tycoon. He invites these 3 people in. One person is a teacher. One person is a
2 minutes left.
one person is army guy. The other guy is a priest. And this is really tough. Was your dad able to do this?
Kind of, but
I am stuck. I don't even know
Why
where I'm
don't you
at right now.
just keep going.
Okay, I got
Can you
you.
hear me?
You have a minute and a half left.
If you can hear me, pick up the radio.
Um,
Thank God.
yeah, I'm on the radio. I got you.
Hear me for this
Retelling an
building.
episode right now. Trying to. Oh, I hate these fax machines. These ones are the worst. Oh, jeez.
You're gonna need that.
Is that an Alexa? Oh no, that's another can.
A minute 50
So-
seconds left.
He says to these people, another fax machine. That one will break. I guarantee you. What's this?
You have 1 minute left, Andy.
This book is
It's all what's happening.
How to Eat Humans.
It's a cookbook.
It's a good book.
45 seconds.
So the episode
His name is Raiden.
is so they're in an underground bunker and they're like, why are we here? Man, I just don't even know if I can do this episode. I've screwed it up so bad. There's a key card.
Dude, you have 20 seconds left. Do you want to just do the rush version, or do you want to see? What do you want to do?
What is this? That's another.
Okay, Andy, when I say he was gonna bomb it.
Are we retelling it more?
Yeah, when I say he was gonna bomb it, I didn't know he was gonna give up. The time is up. 3 minutes is up, and you didn't even get to the plot.
Not even the beginning of it.
We know who the characters are at
Jesus.
this point.
Like
And
vaguely,
that's it.
like not even really. You have like a bad interpretation of the characters who they might be.
we have his name that Lyla gave to you as your job titles, and then you kind of drifted off into nothingness.
Pretty good. Oh, I'm gonna fax this, obviously. Right? There's a list of names. Yeah, set it there? Yeah, make a fax. Another
This is the most
list?
amazing ever. There's a point to this game, and he's faxing shit.
Yeah, I need multiple copies of this.
I'm
Give me
gonna-
another
I have
copy.
to edit so much of this out, but I don't want to.
How many copies are we gonna have to do?
Okay, so we just finished Andy's bit. You had a good time playing it?
Yeah, fantastic time.
Kind of a lame game, right? A little bit tedious, or would you have kept
It
playing?
was challenging. It was difficult.
Would you consider challenging fun though? Because it was kind of, to me, a little tedious.
If you're good at video games, but if you're a young whippersnapper like Lyla, she's great at it.
She's behind the camera laughing.
But
Not so much.
to us old folk, it's difficult.
It's a little tedious. Okay, so what we're gonna do? So we just did Andy's, and I'm not gonna lie, you butchered your retelling, but I
Little
freaking
bit.
love that because it was
Yeah.
funny as hell. Lila's gonna retell the exact same episode, playing the exact same game, which we didn't know was gonna be perfect when we started doing this, but it is because they have the same friggin' opinion. It's wild. So anyway, they're gonna go through their thing and do it, and then before we get there, Andy, we have 4 minutes of bloopers from when you came over and did all of that. So here's 4 minutes of Andy cracking me up, and then we go to Lyla and my dad playing VR. Here we go. Swipe.
We're rolling. We could splice this in later.
Absolutely.
Okay, great. Maybe we'll get some good back footage or what should we call it?
Outtakes?
Outtakes of
Blooper
this.
reels?
Yeah. We can get my. Can you guys tell my assistant to come in? Judy, get out of here! The coffee's getting warm. God bless it. Next take. The Highlight Zone After Hours prevent. Another one. Yep. That's a take. That's a cut. Here we go. Take that, wrap it up, cut it, send it away. Need like a spooky name for Rod, so I guess it could just be Rod Sterling. Me, Mr. Sterling.
Okay,
That's
so
as best as you'll get.
it is.
Debbie, come in here. My throat's getting dry. I can tell you that was the first thing. But I'm telling you that's the best one you're gonna get.
I love it.
I've been practicing all morning. I'm telling you that's the best you're gonna get. It's a candy cigarette that I somehow got at work like a long time ago, and I would always have it at my desk at work, and when people would
You
come
had
over.
a candy cigarette that you got at work that you just kept there?
Yeah, I just kept, and then I would use it as a bit. When like people would come up to my desk, I'd be like, "Come on over here, son," and I would do that,
And it works.
and it gets some laughs. Yeah, and then I was like, "All right, you know what? We can employ the candy cigarette in the Twilight Zone."
Okay.
Cut. That's a wrap. That's one. There we're going. Should have had an espresso. I'm not nearly piped up enough for this. Because he's like, whoever doesn't know, better part of their lives, it's an aeroplane.
Yeah.
This is the best you're gonna get. I'm sorry, it wasn't perfect. I can tell you we could rerun it 300 times. Judy, god dang it, get in here! I'm sorry, it's the best you're gonna get.
Yep.
I stumbled. You could read it 300 more times. That's all you're getting from me. I'm one take. One take Sterling. That's all I do. One take. It's the best you're gonna get. One take Sterling. If you don't get it right on the first take, this is pretty much all you got.
This is
Oh, jeez. Moment of evolution. We gotta restart that. I can't forget it to breathe. Yep, channeling my inner Sterling. That I was gonna mess it up.
Because you were fucking. Yep, well, goddamn, you made
It's
it
probably the best. I don't know. It's all you're gonna get. Again, it's all you're gonna get. Tell my agent that, you know?
I will.
You know? Unreal. They creep me out. I don't trust them. I don't trust them, real. Going through. All right, yeah, we're doing okay. We've been at it like 15 minutes.
Yeah, I know.
It's the freaking desert. What do you need to do your yard work for? It's the desert. You know what I'm saying? You already got a yard. It's the desert. It's the freaking desert out here. I mean, what'd you do? You covered in. You tried. Yeah, this is like New York, kind of Brooklyn gangster guy, I guess. You didn't see that yet? Yeah. Appomattox. This is like the origin story of an evil villain, you know. Just doesn't work right. God dang it, Deborah, get in here! Deborah, tell my agent, don't ever have them put the closing before the openings. It threw me all off. Never saw it. You know what, I'm gonna do the opening just to keep consistency's sake. You know, I'll read the bottom. That's something I can do that. It's something I can do, you know. Not usually do I go out of order, but for this show, I'll do it, okay? God bless it, who put... We need to have everything on silent! God dang it! Should we be alarmed that the neighbors are taking their clothes off? Beardless, nameless worker of the dirt. What a loser. Beardless, he didn't even have a beard. Can you believe that? Can't grow one. Doesn't have the follicles for it. Lead an avenging army against the tyranny, not tranny, different thing. Different thing, tranny, everybody's great, love them. Yeah, they're great. Okay. It's perfectly fine, it's tyranny. I don't even know if he did. He probably had cue card people.
Oh, I fucking promise you that.
Is it still okay? Camera's okay? Debbie, God bless it, get your ass in here! I think we're good. We'll just keep going. I think we're good. I might need a bathroom break. I got a small bladder, the doctors tell me. But I think I'm okay right now. One take. I prefer one take. I just prefer one take. One take Sterling's what they call me.
No shit.
Just one take. If I get it wrong on the first take, I'm screwed. If I can't do it the first take, it's bad news.
Welcome. Please relax.
Oh, I forgot it does this.
Uses voice commands. To ensure the best gaming experience, please allow us to calibrate your system.
I'll do the voice for you.
Please state your name.
Lyla.
Please read the following phrases out loud. After the beep, repeat the following.
You can hide, but I'll find you. You deserve this. Sounds just like you, right?
Yeah.
Where are you hiding? Is that you? What is this accent I'm doing? It's not even really. I've got you now.
Oh my god.
She's right. It's time to start again.
Processing.
There we go.
That's
I forgot.
amazing.
Yeah.
I tell who was creepier, you or that girl.
Alright. I love games that have it when you design your body. Half of the game is making it look like you. You're gonna play this for 20 minutes and never again, but it's gotta be good.
It'd be great if you put like a little cut screen 3 hours later and it's still picking our clothes in there.
3 hours later.
Whoa! Ah! Ah! I don't like her. Ah! Who's that? Oh my gosh! What's this?
Key card.
Ah! Get me out of here. This is ranking. Oh, no!
Look, Sarah, there she is.
What is happening? Ah! Why did she kill me?
The entire game, these things pop up all over the place and you have to hide from them.
What?
That's the entire point of the game.
Oh my god.
And you hear my stupid voice the entire game.
She's so
You
scary.
can tell that it's close by the sound of the heartbeat.
Oh my god. Oh my god. This is terrifying. Oh god. I'm so sorry. It's so much funnier when it's your voice. Ah. Ah. Is she gonna? Can I run? No. Oh my god. I don't like her.
Alright, while you're doing this, I'm going to do the intro. Here we go.
Do you in that voice?
The one from the game? No, sadly, I'll never do that voice again. Season 3, episode 17 is called One More Pallbearer. It aired on January 12, 1962, written by Rod Serling and directed by one of our favorites, Mr. Lamont Johnson. Okay, so Lyla, while we're doing this, had you ever seen this episode before?
Not before today, no.
Okay. Alright. When you cut to the opening narration, Sarah, make the sound. Oh my god, that was so delayed. Ready?
You did it already.
Sarah, make the sound. Ready? Go. What you have just looked at takes place 300 feet underground, beneath the basement of a New York City skyscraper. It's owned and lived in by one Paul Raiden. Mr. Raiden is rich, eccentric, and single-minded. How rich can we already perceive? How eccentric and single-minded we shall see in a moment, because all of you have just entered the Twilight Zone. Alright, so Lila, while you are walking around the basement, garagey area of whatever this is, I'm going to put 3 minutes on your clock.
Okay.
Okay. So keep doing your thing, and let's do it. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Clock on the board. Actually, there's no clock on the board. Here we go. Go for it.
Okay, so it starts with this guy who, his name is Paul Raiden, and he owns like this big blog company, I think. This place is called like Raiden Blogs. And so...
Hey, can you hear me? If you can hear me, go into my office.
And
Security
so...
office.
And so,
This is gonna be fun.
You can hear me. Pick up the radio.
She's still talking.
Oh, I feel bad. We started at a really wrong time.
And so, okay, so then he invites these 3 people over. And one is like a, not a priest, a freaking, I don't remember the name for it. And then one was like a colonel when he was in the military. And then one was like, pick up. And one was like a teacher when he was in school, but the thing about all of these people is that like all of them wronged him. So like the colonel like gave him like a all sort of stupid order or something and made him look bad, and then like the teacher like humiliated him in front of the class. I like want this.
Thank God. I'm security for this building and the one.
And so then he, oh my god, how much time do I have left?
You're at a minute and a half, so you have a minute and a half left.
Okay. And so he's like,
you're gonna need
guys, basically you've all been invited here today because the world is gonna end, and I'm one of 6 people in the world who know this information. The world is gonna end tonight, and I've invited you to my place on one condition. You have to just say I'm sorry. And he's like, sirens are gonna start and you're gonna believe me. And sure enough, sirens start. And so they're all like freaking out. But they're like, I'm not saying sorry. They're like, I wanna go home to my families. And he's like, and die? You'd rather die? And they were like, yeah, if I'm gonna die, it's not gonna be here. Even if I would rather die with my families than live here. And then basically, like, they all refuse to say sorry, and so then they leave. They leave.
30 seconds left.
They leave, and then he has like this meltdown because they didn't apologize to him, and then he goes upstairs. There's like a big like explosion noise, and he goes upstairs, and the world is ended. Everything's in shambles, and he's like, oh my god, like no. And then he wakes up, we find out he's laying out in front of his blog place, and he wakes up and he's like, oh my god, ah! Did I make it?
Yeah, okay, but what does that mean? Then what happens?
Oh
okay.
my god, ah.
Alright, you win in 3 minutes and 4 seconds. Okay, you're good. So do the game and kind of explain the end a little bit better, because the ending is the part that you and I both have some issues with, right?
Yes, because the ending, he just wakes up like having a meltdown in front of his blog place.
Okay, can I say something real quick?
Yes.
Do you know what the sign says? Building, B-L-D-G. Building.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's not blogs, it's building. So it says like Shine Buildings. B-L-D-G-S, but it's in a really goofy old-timey font. Okay, hold on a second. Before we get into this, alright, the clock is over, good job. I love how you rushed the ending with just, ah!
It's the OG TMZ.
Yeah. Alright, for the closing narration, Sarah, make the sound. Mr. Paul Radin, a dealer in fantasy, who sits in rubble of his own making and imagines that he's the last man on earth, doomed to a perdition of intolerable loneliness because a practical joke has turned into a nightmare. Mr. Paul Radin, Pallbearer at a funeral that he manufactured himself in the Twilight Zone. All right, Lyla, so let's get into this real quick. There's not a lot of trivia on this, except for they did a lot of rewrites on the script. And I thought that that was interesting because out of all the trivia we've read so far, I've never heard of a substantial amount of rewrites to one of Rod's scripts. And it's also, he wrote it. It's his original idea. I thought that was interesting. Okay, so Lyla, do you have a rating? Are you trying to find a rating?
Yes, I am.
There you go.
I rate it like...
Hello, grab the flashlight.
I rate it like, honestly, like a 7. It was a cool episode, but I just really did not understand the ending, and that kind of just ruined the whole thing for me.
Yeah. So,
like, I liked the idea of it, but I also just, like, didn't get it.
one of the things that when we rushed through your retelling, we forgot to say was at the beginning, he's got a construction guy in there building the shelter.
Yes.
So you know from the beginning that it's fake. It's fake sounds, and even the construction guy is like, man, you're going through a lot of lengths to play a practical joke on your friends, and that's pretty crazy. So at the end, when they say no, they leave. How I interpret the ending is when they leave and don't succumb to his request. All he wanted was a sorry. But when they wouldn't do it, he went nuts. And when he went upstairs and you realize that the world isn't dead and it isn't gone and he's in front of his own building in the fountain, right? When he's doing that, in his head, it is the end of the world. I think that's what happened, right? So is that kind of how you interpret it?
Yeah, that's how I see it.
Yeah, so I think that's what it is. But Lyla, I'm not joking around. The first 5 times I was very curious about this episode because I didn't really understand what the hell the ending meant. Just like you. Sarah, we just this weekend during Raw, White, and Blues had this conversation, didn't we? So you're not wrong. I gave this episode a 9 because I'll tell you this. I love his sinister intentions, his petty, garbage, retributional idea. But I actually like it. It makes me a little bit twisted and a little bit, fucked for liking that. But I do. I like that if you had endless money and you remember these 3 people really got in your way, oh my God, I would love to rub it in their faces somehow. And I would love to do that to Todd so badly if I could fuck with him. But then it would make me lose my mind at the end. So, yeah, anyway. All right, so what'd you think?
It was
kind of dumb.
kind of dumb.
A little tedious. Yeah, and ridiculous. Yeah. We got it for $19, but I'm not sure that it's worth much more than.
You've gotten some footage out of it though.
Yeah, not a huge fan of this. All right, so my dad did his bit, so we're gonna go right to his bit right now and see how my dad did, and I'll tell you right away, it's freaking crazy because he'd never put on a VR mask in his life.
Oh my God.
All right, so Papa Kelly, here we go. Swipe.
All right. This does seem like enough. I feel like if I did 2 of
these... It looks like
these,
a sugar cube.
we may get diabetes.
And I am buying sugar cubes later today.
All right, so tell me when to stop.
So we're going to try tequila, and we don't have to, I would say no more than that. That's,
okay.
Because I picture it being a shot.
I'll tell you right now, this already looks like chlorinated water or Alka-Seltzer water, and I'm a little out.
Tell me it doesn't smell like that,
It looks like Alka-Seltzer.
It looks like Alka-Seltzer, which is not the best.
All right, so...
Are we chugging this?
Oh, God, no, I'm not chugging it. He doesn't chug it in the episode.
Look at yours. Yours dissolved.
We are the Highlight Zone After Hours, drinking tequila
and we are
sugar.
Not drinking this on the after hours.
9:55
This is definitely
AM.
the before hours.
Here we go. Let's give this a shot. Oh my God, that hit me weird.
ASMR.
Okay, was that a successful experiment?
Yes, it is. Have a seat on this stool.
Oh my God.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Okay, so that desk. So just walk by pressing. There you go.
Oh my God. Oh, I'm in a bunk. There's bunk beds.
All right. Season 3, Episode 18. This was aired originally on January 19th, 1962. This was directed by Montgomery Pittman, written by Charles Beaumont, our friend. Nah, it's not really our friend. And Rod Serling and Okeo Rich.
Fuck.
Okay, ready? Opening narration, do that thing. Nathan Edward Bledsoe. Of the Bowery Bledsoes, a man once of specter of now, one of the myriad modern-day ghosts that haunt the reeking nights in this city in the search of a flop, a handout, a glass of forgetfulness. Nate doesn't know it, but his search is about to end because those shiny new shoes are going to carry him right into the capital of the Twilight Zone. All right, so Dad, while you're walking around the tunnels in the virtual reality world of the Twilight Zone.
I'm getting eaten before I even grab my gun. Okay.
All right. We're going to give a shot clock right now. Let's do your best to retell Dead Man's Shoes while you're doing this. Okay, you ready?
Oh my God, okay.
Go for it.
All right, a Cadillac or a a Lincoln Continental pulls up into an alley. 3 guys are in the car. A door opens up and they throw a body out. Then they leave. A hobo that's sitting behind some cardboard boxes is awakened by the noise of the car. He walks around and finds the body. I just got shot again. You're eaten by an alien. And so he's rifling through this dead guy's pockets, trying to find something. He finds a pair of keys. Then he notices some brand new shoes this guy's wearing. He's intrigued by the shoes. He sits down, takes his shoes off. There you go, you son of a bitch. And puts on the guy's shoes. The minute he puts on the shoes, he knows for certain where he's going. So he grabs the keys and he starts walking. 2 hobo buddies of his grab him, notice the new shoes, and they think he's holding out on him. Well, out of character for him, he shoves one of them and says, "Get out of my way," and keeps on walking. Next thing, he goes to an apartment where he knows where he's going, opens a door, and there's a woman sitting at a table, and I think she's playing cards. And he greets her and walks over to her, and she's shocked by him because he knows who she is, but she has no idea who he is physically. But he recognizes her. He tells her to make him a drink. He's going to go in and change his clothes. So he goes into the bedroom, closes the door, and he takes off the jacket that he's wearing, the coat that he's wearing, and he's looking for some clean clothes. He pulls out an old shirt or a clean shirt. And when the door opens, it's the woman, but she's got a gun on him. He's taking his shoes off as well because he's changing his clothes. And she says, "Who are you? What are you doing here?" And they start arguing, and he doesn't know where he is at this point because he's taking the shoes off. She says, "Take your shoes off and leave." So he, I think he finishes putting on this new clothes, puts on the jacket, puts on the clothes, and suddenly he remembers that he's the gangster again. So he orders her to make him a drink. He's got some business to do. He grabs his keys, goes outside. Next thing, he's in a bar. He goes to a bar stool and is sitting there, and he looks over, orders a drink, a tequila with a sugar cube. Looks at the table, there's 3 gangsters there. He makes eye contact with them. One of them comes over and he says, "Yeah, I've got a meeting with your head guy, but it has to be one-on-one." They invite him to the table. He goes and sits down. He tells the guy, "I got to meet with you, but it has to be alone." The guy ushers him into a private office where they sit down. They start talking. He tells him, "I've got a message for you. I know what happened. I know there was a guy killed here." The guy's shocked, and he's prepared for it, so he pulls out. They search him, but he has a second gun hidden. He pulls the gun out. He kills one of the guys, but they shoot him, so he dies. So at the end of this scene, they load him up into the same car. They drop him off. They dump his body in the same alley where the first guy was found. And the remaining 2 hobos, one of them comes out, hears the same noise, sees him, grabs the shoes, and the whole thing repeats itself. So he puts on the new shoes. That's the end of the story. It's a great creative idea. This is very original, that the spirit or the ghost of the dead guy comes back into the body of the guy that puts on the shoes. These are god-awful ugly shoes, by the way.
They're super obnoxious.
They are hideous-looking shoes. I don't know who'd want them, but obviously they're shinier and newer and cleaner than the ones that the hobos were wearing. So the story repeats itself. And I guess the only end would be this guy keeps progressing. The guy that was killed originally, he knows what's going on because he predicted to the head gangster that, hey, I'll be back. I'll come back. You're going to kill me, but I'll be back to get you. I'm going to seek revenge. So either two things happen. Either he ultimately succeeds in killing the guy, or his ghost just gives up and goes to Ghostland, and they have a great time, and that's the end of the story. But the tequila with the sugar cube is an interesting little drink, and the fact that they're in the Lincoln Continentals, which I have a story about that, but we'll get into that later. So I give this story an 8. It's fun, it's original, the acting is great, and I love the location, the setting of this with the cars in the bar and in the apartment of this guy's house. So
let's go make the sound. There's an old saying that goes, if the shoe fits, wear it, but be careful. If you happen to find a pair of size 9 black and gray loafers made to order in the old country, be very careful. You might walk right into the Twilight Zone.
They had small feet back then, didn't they?
Yeah,
nice.
They did. All right, so while we finish this, it turned out to be maybe not as funny as I thought, just because we've been doing this for an hour, and it should have been like a half an hour. So
but it's all because of my inability.
No, it's just a very complicated game. So while you're walking around, what did you think? You gave this an 8?
I gave it an 8, yeah.
See, I gave this one a... What did I give this one?
I don't know. I just found a bag, garbage bag.
I gave this also an 8.
Okay. I studied.
You did just kidding. Okay. All right. Some interesting trivia on this one. This episode was remade twice. In 1985 and 2002 in the different versions of the game. Of the show. I'm talking about game. That's ridiculous. Sorry about that. Which is interesting. That means that this episode had some traction. I don't really know why. When Nathan says Kilroy, this could be referenced as a World War II urban legend where Kilroy was here. And the theory is that Kilroy was thought to be an Allied spy.
Yep.
Did you understand what that was?
Yes, you know the movie Kelly's Heroes. At the very end of that movie with Clint Eastwood, when they steal the gold that's hidden in the bank that the Germans abandoned, the Allies follow them, but they're an hour late, but on the wall is written, Kilroy was here. That's a famous saying in World War II. Can you hear my deep breathing while I'm marching through this thing?
All right.
I had fun watching this episode. I want that Lincoln Continental. Oh, you bastard. Oh, I got him. Little son of a bitch snuck up on me.
Okay. All right. So between the VR kind of failure, it was a funny thing to do. What were your thoughts, though, on the episode?
I loved the episode. I was intrigued by the Lincoln Continentals at the beginning because I have some backstories about that.
Which are?
As a kid. So that was a Lincoln Continental. The gangsters dumped the empty body off. When I was growing up at the age of 7, 8, 9, 10, growing up in Salt Lake, one of my neighbors was a kid named Gordon Clark. Gordon Clark, his dad, was the personal physician for Howard Hughes in Las Vegas.
Gordon Clark better be a follower of this show.
So, and if he isn't, he will be soon.
You're
so
right.
Anyway, we would drive past his house every day going to school, and there were always 2 or 3 old black Lincoln Continentals. And these are huge cars. These are long. These cars were Howard Hughes's old Lincoln limousines that he would give to his private doctor, Dr. Clark, when he got a new one. So Dr. Clark always had the old Howard Hughes limousines in his car.
That's so
in
crazy.
his driveway. So anyway, the cars intrigued
Come in with the milk. Come in with the milk. Sorry, I'm just going through.
The Continental, yes. Then the next thing was the tequila with a sugar cube, which I think we're going to show as part of this thing.
Hey,
we have tried that this morning. That was an amazing experience. So anyway, that was fun. The last thing was, the very thing that intrigued me at the end was, is the guy's ghost coming back, but he can't change the image of the body that possesses the ghost when he puts the new shoes on. So it's still the hobo's body.
Yeah.
But he has the knowledge of the dead guy.
Which is why it's so interesting at the very end, the new random By the way, the idiocracy of dumping a body in the exact same alley as they did at the beginning, so stupid, but you see literally a new random hobo come through and go, oh my God, look at that guy. I'm going to take his shoes. Meaning the good news about the episode is he's going to get his comeuppance eventually. Yep. There's going to be enough idiots that are going to steal this dude's shoes. They're going to come and take it and move along the story. But I love the idea of someone's always going to come and get you. The bad guy is never going to be calm. So just rewatch this. You know what scene really gives me the skeeves? Is Sarah and I just watched this right before we did this, is when he's sitting at the bar staring at him. I hate that because the intensity is so unknown. Why is this dude staring at me? And even the bartender goes, if you keep staring at that lady, you're going to get some trouble. And he goes, I'm not staring at the lady. And that's so, I don't know, I love that part. But it just also shows something is going to come for this guy eventually. So I like the fact that the ghost of whatever his name is, I blank on his name, is going to get his comeuppance because he's got one dead hobo that just took his spot. And then at the end of this episode, you see another dead hobo is going to eventually take his spot and come and get his revenge. I love the revenge story. I hate it when the bad guy wins. And in this case, I feel like a bad guy is going to beat the bad guy. You know, they're all bad guys in this one.
So let's roll it back a little bit. What if this scene was not the first scene, but the 5th or 6th version of the body being done?
Absolutely.
And the reason I think this is not the first time is that our guy that came back, the hobo that came back with the ghost of the dude in his body, he was smart enough to have that second gun hidden in his ankle.
In his ankle, yeah.
Which the first time I'm going to guess the guy didn't, because he didn't know that the head gangster's 2 buddies were going to come in and try to kill him. So this may have played its role itself out several times already.
It could
He's
have.
going to learn
That's
from
actually
that.
a good point.
He's going to learn from that every time, and the next time he may have a 3rd gun hidden,
Yeah.
or he may know instinctively where the first shooter's coming out and kill him before he can kill him. Then he'll get
Which
the
is
bad
why
guy.
in this one, it wasn't just the guy that was behind him. It was the dude in the front of the bookcase
Right.
that shot him.
Yes.
So at this point, this guy knows that no matter what happens, anyone that comes into this room is going to be trying to kill me at some way, shape, or form, which I thought was freaking cool.
Which
I
then
like the
means-
idea that you betray your friend, you're fucked.
Yep.
You're going to get nailed somehow. You're never going to live a perfect life
No.
ever again.
And the ghost is going to get smarter every time. He may realize, I'm going to take this dude out in the bar
Absolutely.
before he takes me into the room.
Absolutely.
This thing could play on forever
The one
as
thing
they
that-
both get smarter.
The one thing that did bug me is at the beginning of the episode when the guy puts his shoes on and he goes over there and he sits at the bar, the bad guy literally looks at his shoes and like goes, I know those shoes. Eventually the gimmick is going to be up. He's going to know that those shoes equal I'm dead.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, I think he kind of had his chance. I don't know how long this story goes, but I just don't know. Sarah, behind the camera, what'd you give it?
I give it an 8.
So we're all universal 8s here on this one.
Most importantly, what did you think? You were the guinea pig of the tequila sugar cube.
I actually like the drink, even though, as you will see, my face does not say it.
My face doesn't say it.
Steve's face told the whole story.
Yeah.
You tolerated it.
I think I just was impressed at the fact that a drink can change by just that little element of sugar.
And the level of tequila on your second shot of that same little glass became even different because the amount of sugar
when you added more,
was more concentrated.
Smoother. It takes that bitterness away.
So anyway, we're going to play some things off that theme. Could be interesting. We'll see. But those of you out there with a tequila in your hand right now, try a cube of sugar.
And if you find shoes in an alley, don't put them on. Right?
Or if you put them on,
put
them on and have a couple of extra
Have we
guns.
learned nothing from putting on the shoes? We've already seen 2 people dead.
Okay. How many guns did he have in his house? Because he went to a drawer and found 1 gun. He went to another drawer, found another gun.
Yeah.
Maybe now there's like 6 or 7 guns.
But how many people is he going to live through to get to the end of that revenge? I don't want to be one of those people.
This is the whole point of the story. We don't know.
What a curveball would be if I put on his shoes, like a woman. Man, they would not see that coming.
What if the girl in the apartment took the shoes?
Do they have little high heel versions of those? Because they're really cool.
Ooh, Louboutins?
Now we're on to something. Now we're on to something.
Anyway, great storyline. Great trivia and a great little break with the tequila
Yeah.
sugar cubes.
At 10
Bees, what do
a.m.
you think?
I thought it was great, and we will see you in another dimension.
Makes you wonder, doesn't it? Where is this place and when? The answer is, it doesn't make any difference.
Can you say eggs?
Steve is.